Months of high-stakes legal drama, a ruling on the attempt to disqualify Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis could be on the way. The judge has indicated a ruling could happen this week as he weighs whether her romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade makes her unable to impartially prosecute the case. Defense lawyers have argued Willis improperly benefited financially from that relationship.
Now, it is a claim that Willis and Wade have denied. Investigative reporter Zach Merchant, you've been tracking this story from the very beginning. So what can we learn as we move forward this week?
Well, we are now two full months into this controversy, and we finally could be nearing a ruling. As we wait, we want to take a minute right now to break down what Judge Scott McAfee is likely contemplating as he crafts his decision. Now, in legal controversies, lawyers usually fight over two big questions. First, what happened, the facts of the case, and then second, what legal standard should be used to evaluate those facts. Of course, we cannot get inside the judge's head, but signs suggest answering that second question could be key to whatever decision he reaches.
Ultimately, it's going to come down to what standard the judge applies.
Former DeKalb County District Attorney Robert James says that question of legal standards will be front of mind as Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee decides whether DA Fani Willis and Nathan Wade can continue their prosecution of former President Donald Trump and others accused of interfering in Georgia's 2020 election. Atlanta legal expert Bob Rubin agrees.
It's a big deal to remove a district attorney who's been elected by the people to try cases. So it's not one I know he does not take that lightly.
Both the DA's office and the defense team spent the bulk of last week fighting over that question in dueling court filings. Defense attorneys seeking to disqualify the prosecutors have argued that even an appearance of impropriety is enough to disqualify Willis and her office from the case. The DA's office disputes that, writing that under Georgia law, only an actual conflict proven to a high standard of proof supports disqualification, a burden they say the defense team has not met. James says it's a tough question, and the answer Judge McAfee reaches could be pivotal.
There are some cases that suggest that you actually have to have an actual conflict, right? A real conflict, and I don't really think we have that here. But then there are some cases that suggest or say that you just need the appearance of impropriety or the appearance of something going wrong. That's a much stronger argument for the defense because they've kicked up a lot of dust, there's a lot of blood in the water.
We want to be clear here, even once a standard is decided upon, Judge McAfee still has to determine how the facts apply to it. So still a lot of moving pieces here. Signs suggest we may have some answers by the end of this week. We, of course, will be following it every step of the way.